Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back! Today, we're going to be doing a 2 million pops with the Grandmaster Ninja. Um, I've chosen this map specifically for one reason. Caltrops. I want ample room for him to be able to spawn all of his caltrops around, and if the balloons are coming down this way, down over here, and around, they're going to pass over these caltrop piles at least a couple times. And it also is a pretty easy map, but I don't just want to do cubism logs and resort forever. do want to mix it up a bit. And I want to get Geraldo down right away, but I'm not really sure on where to put him. As I'm looking, I don't know which side's actually further away, Which side's actually further? I think this corner and this corner are definitely our best bet. I think I'm going to go with this corner, simply because this part of the track is going to be used way less. And do I have to go for an upgrade on our ninja here? It seems like I do. I do have a fun little story to go along with this one. Whatever, let's put it up all the way. I do have a fun little story with this one today. And, yeah, let's get right into that, actually. And while we wait for Geraldo to be placed down, I am actually a black belt, guys. I know, really cool. And, yeah, I got it. Not like a real black belt. Not like I bought it off of Temu or something, or I trained for 1 year and then got gifted it. No, I trained for like a couple years. I'm obviously not going out and defending my country on the front lines with karate moves, but it's still a pretty cool experience, not gonna lie. But I will put this guy down right here. I've chosen Geraldo obviously because he's just the best support option in the game. Creepy idols, maybe Pickles, I'm thinking about it, and Rusty Nails, I probably won't use too often, but maybe if I want to, catch something on a hard micro round, but at that point it'll probably be too late. And yeah, I got it a couple months ago, and something that's really weird is I used to go to karate every day, for not every day, but 2 days out of the week, Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and I did that for multiple years. I'll just go for some Pierce, but it'll be too late. All the pinks this round are actually kind of tough, but I would go for some Pierce, and I think I'm going to rush double shot before Caltrops. Yeah, I used to go there every Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday for multiple years, and it takes a long time too. So I know lots of ranking systems are different, but basically we'd spend 3 months at one belt before moving up to the next one, and let me count real quick. So yeah, it's around 20 now. It took me actually a while. But double shot Caltrops, but it's actually 10 belts. But then the weirdest thing was that we stopped over COVID, and before that it was 14 weeks at one belt instead of 12 weeks, which is really weird. So I'm okay. Wait, now I'm actually concerned about legs. That was not the thing to be concerned about. Hold on, how do I actually beat leads with this guy? I don't want to do something that's going to take away a lot of pops. Maybe I should go for a heat dart sub and then submerge it. I think that's a pretty good idea. But yeah, then my brown belt took about another 10 months, about 10 months. I think it was a bit over 10 months actually, but now leads are coming out. I'm not going to use an alchemist. I don't have a glue strike yet. So I think literally just a heat dart sub that I have to submerge is probably going to be the cheapest option and the safest. So he's going to go on first, and I'm going to submerge him now because I don't need him and I don't want to take away pops. I don't think the Grandmaster will struggle too much. I think that this will be a pretty clean one. I think that we can maybe beat the Archmage score, but I do want to give us some leeway. If I ever need to put an Alchemist down, or maybe I need to give him a couple Shinobi stacks if he's struggling late game. I was also thinking about Shinobi stacks and Oben, because Oben actually gives +5 range and +2 pierce to all magic monkeys. But I was just like, nah, it's not worth it because he'll take way too much pops. There we are. But yeah, I do usually do one hero on, one hero off. So this is the off day today. You guys get to see the Grandmaster go to work. And yeah, a lot of talking today so far. I will get the sharpening stone on him right now. it shouldn't get upgraded for a while, but I think because the shurikens obviously do 1 damage, Blue Storm is going to be the next best bet. And I think for the tower I'm looking at for the next one, after my next hero run, I think I might do the top half engineer. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Yeah. To anyone who has, not clicked off the video yet, it actually means a lot to me, so maybe if you want to go subscribe, that'd mean a lot to me too, because it actually is quite the escape from the daily monotony of life to come home and be able to record a YouTube video. I can just sit down, play my favorite video game, and people like to listen to me talk about it, so pretty cool. It's honestly really weird being a YouTuber after watching YouTubers so many years and being like, wow, look at all those cool people playing those cool video games. And now I get to do it too. Really, really fun. So yeah, thank you to anyone who's watching. And actually, like, anyone who's ever left a comment ever, or left a view, left a like, it actually does mean a lot to me. I know some YouTubers might lie through their teeth about that to get engagement or to get people to like them, but yeah, we died. It actually does mean a lot to me. It's kind of crazy that people just listen to you talk, but I don't know. If you do, obviously thank you. And we cannot afford jungle drums. That was a waste. Maybe just the range will be enough. What if I do like 2 nails and unsubmerge the sub? Maybe I don't even need the nails. The nails are gonna do, okay, 10 damage each. Sub is gonna get a couple of pops. If it pops there, we're good. Yeah, we should be able to clean this up right. Sharpening Stone OP. I will go for jungle drums next. I probably could have discounted, but there's not really any use to doing that anymore. And yeah, Blue Strike next. So whenever we get that, I'll see you guys. We also got Blue Strike, and as I'm sitting here pondering next and say, something popped in my head. I'm not some weird anime nerd. I am not like someone who's obsessed with Japan and their culture. It was just kind of like, I accidentally chose the wrong sport as a kid and kind of got stuck with it. I wouldn't say it's the wrong sport. I definitely had fun doing it, but I think people definitely get the wrong impression when you say you're a black belt. They're like, oh no, don't use your karate moves on me. Well, it's not really as much of that as, like, imagine doing, like, some, like, middle-aged, like, yoga class, but then you also get belts, and they grade you, and you have tests. But other than that, that's kind of like, probably a bit more rigorous. I'd say definitely sparring part of it. Like a cross between MMA, but then, we're all a bunch of little kids. I'm like 15, and the kids in my class were like 10 and 11. There's another kid who was like, similar build to me. Probably maybe like 50 pounds heavier, but I was quite a bit faster than him. So, he was definitely my favorite person to spar against. I kind of miss him. Not in like a weird way, but he's definitely like, I miss a lot of those kids, because I haven't seen him in a while. Not in like a weird way either. I'm not like freaking like Dream or something. But I do think, okay, shoot, we're actually gonna die here. Sharpening Stone ran out, probably. Ran out a while ago, what am I saying? So I'll just, spam through all the things, because, that can never hurt. And look at that, guys, it magically goes away. And I'm just gonna try to save directly into Grandmaster, because I don't really see why not. I do think that Blue Storm is gonna be good, and then I think Homeland will be next. Homeland and Overclock. We're kinda gonna stick to the same thing, but I don't really want Overclock too soon because he's gonna have some big range. Engineer's got not a lot of range, but this upgrade gives a lot of range. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe whenever we get Grandmaster or Die next will be the next time that you hear from me. Okay, BFB. I did the ability not on cooldown, so we might actually die to this. Hopefully not. We're still about 8k off of Grandmaster. And it looks like we are. So, I did reapply everything. I don't think unsubmerging this dude's gonna do much. But I want to see what he does with Pickles. I think... No. Pickles is not good for single target. At least I don't think it is. I mean, besides just better building micro, I'll unsubmerge him actually. For that extra 1 damage. But besides a building micro, I think once it pops, then I'll use the ability, because it's still gonna pop, but I want it for the Moabs, because the Moabs are going to be the more deadly part since they're going to take longer to pop. And yeah, it looks like, yeah, there's some better ability timing. And we're about, yeah, what I say, 7k off of Grandmaster now. So he's still a fair bit away, but I think without Glue Strike, I'm going to have to use the Glue Storm ability, not just off cooldown. I think I might have to actually buy Glue Storm for the permanent +2. So that sets us back, what, a while, but this tower's pretty good. He should be able to handle this, right? And 63 was actually not too bad. This is about how far the balloons got. I think the permanent +2 is definitely helping. Because he's gonna be able to shred the ceramics, which before I was just using it for the Moab layer, and the ceramics were kind of, you know, getting by. But now it doesn't seem like that. And yeah, the reason I pivoted to an easier video today was because if any of you guys are watching the Minecraft series that Tommy posted on his channel, and if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it if you feel like it. Good video, I'd say. It's got me in it, so you know, bonus. Basically, we got all that diamond gear, and we were absolutely, doing amazing. We built this awesome house, and then, I died. And, yeah, you'll have to see how, because now I am going to be forced to strip mine at, Y-54, or diamonds, because I may or may not have lost all of my diamond gear, because I jumped into the lava in the nether. So yeah, you guys will get to see that come out in episode 2. It's a little sneak peek from me. That really wasn't even a main part of the episode. I'm not sure if he's going to allude to it. He's probably not, because he might not even put it in. He might just say it was just like a little blip and say it offhandedly, but yeah, I kind of fumbled. I was trying to kill a hoglin and look around the nether for a fortress so we can kill that villager. But you guys don't care about that, actually. Hold on. Grandmaster's still a bit away, and I should reapply these things once this BFB pops. You guys came here for balloons, not to listen to that. So yeah, we're approaching getting the Grandmaster. It might be this one or the next one. But I found a kind of funny thing that I didn't know when using this ability. Or just any ability, I guess. If I just, hold down my mouse right now, I'm obviously clicking on it before the ability is up, and it doesn't work, but if I let go, then, I guess if you're clicking, you're never really noticing that it really only happens when you let go. If I hold on this, but then oh shoot, are we actually gonna be $400 short? Let's just unsubmerge this guy. So yeah, I kept this sub unsubmerged the entire time, so we got about 1500 pops, and then all else I needed was a creepy idol, and Grandmaster is affordable. So yeah, creepy idol might screw me this round actually. Hold on, wait. No, Grandmaster's goated. He is the GOAT. There we go. I might. When does the sharpening stone gets upgraded then? Jerry's fire gets upgraded later. So the buffs are gonna lose in 2 rounds, but I think Geraldo should be upgraded by then. Maybe not. But I will not apply the buffs right away until he is upgraded. And I'm not sure if this guy can hit lead, but I'm pretty sure he can. But anyway, I was gonna say call to arms into mid next, but I think I'm just gonna actually go with the overclock. I think we're long due for that. Give us another ability to rely on. A strong ability too. I want to target this foam. And yeah, Grandmaster should kinda do work from here. I don't think we need too much more support. Maybe a call to arms. And probably just from there just Geraldo items on him. I could probably actually, I'm gonna wait till around 86, until I put the Camming Potion on him. So yeah, whenever we get the upgraded Sharpening Stone, I will talk to you guys. And as the BFB, as the ZUMG pops into BFBs, the overclock is now affordable, and Geraldo is gonna give me a brand new shiny Sharpening Stone. And I will now overclock him, but I do want to leave the overclock not used for a vast period of time, simply because it's not going to have 100% uptime, so I might need it on 1 round and not have it, and that uptime will be crucial. So Glue Storm will obviously be used off cooldown because it's not gonna really lose too much uptime. it's still gonna be like a whatever. It's gonna not be active for a quarter of its cooldown, just like the overclock. The overclock's cooldown is longer, so the amount of time that the glue storm is up compared to the overclock is more. As we head out of round 85, it will turn to round 86, as you guys know, and that means that this will be good for the rest of the game. I will have to reapply these ones once, but other than that, this is kind of our final setup. I guess Call to Arms on Homeland if we can afford it, but other than that, I may leave a bit for Spike Storm and buy Homeland on round 100, just in case we can't pop the bad. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. I would be quite flabbergasted if we couldn't, because, you know, this dude's kinda shredding. But on the offhand, we can't. I think we will. And okay, so before I said that an overclock and a glue storm, both with 75% uptime, one would be up longer than the other. That's actually not how math works. So if the overclock's up for like, let's say 45 seconds and off for 15, and the glue storm's on for 15 and off for 5, they actually both have the same amount of time, spent, like, working, because that's just how math works. So please ignore my past statement. That was just not correct. That's not how math works, guys. I know, I'm a genius, but... And our first look at DDTs. Wow, that is not a good look. Maybe with Call to Arms being active and Overclock active. I'm gonna try to space down their things where they're not gonna be, where one's always gonna be active. So, wow, that, Call to Arms is actually not active for very long, is what I just learned from that. And I think I just, sold. Oh wait, never mind. Sharpening Stone and this thing were off, so I probably didn't actually sell. I probably just am not using those things correctly. I will wait to use Overclock till here, and I'll use everything. And with Sharpening Stone, that extra 2 pierce should be quite a bit. I mean, it worked last time, so why not? We just died to round 95. And let's see if simply Creepy Idol will be enough. I doubt it will, but it stuns Moabs now, so maybe. Okay, so I did end up using a Blade Trap for that, got 10k damage, but I did not want to reju potion yet, simply because I want to save all my rejuves for hard rounds like round 96 and round 98. Possibly around 99, but the Maelstrom should be enough around 99. And yeah, it looks like just Pierce is our issue. We just don't have enough Pierce. I think going for a second Call to Arms is probably one of the best plays, but I just don't have enough money right now. I don't want to use another Rejuve, and I think if I use a Blade Maelstrom, it's going to be too much damage. So I'm not really sure what to do right now. This is not going to be a failure, guys. Trust me. I will find a way to complete it. I'm going to try this. 3 Shinobis and a Reju. Okay, looks like they're not getting too much. Just base. I think that this will inevitably end up as a failure. Because each of these are already going to peak over 1,000. But I think if I do it right, maybe it won't. There's still hope, guys. Obviously, I'm not giving up yet. But if I 3 Shinobis, might be enough. They're each already going to peak 1,000, so I'm scared for around 98. 97, I'm just going to try to, you know, they're not going to get too much damage this round. I would like to get my abilities off cooldown, or, yeah, off cooldown for this next round, so I will use Blue Storm, but I will not use Overclock or Call to Arms. Let's give them just an extra little bit of time to come back up for the hardest round in this round, round 98. And yeah, so the Shinobis actually aren't doing too much damage, come to think of it. So I will be free to use Rejuves because Geraldo shop refreshes next round, so I can use Rejuves this round. And I'm gonna use it now. And I'm gonna Blue Storm again. Call to Arms is still active, so as soon as Overclock goes down, as soon as Call to Arms goes down, I'm gonna bring it right back up. And as soon as Overclock goes down, I'm bringing it right back up too. Ah, it's not enough. It's really, really close. 2k on each of these, that is not good. retrying last round, and I'm gonna put this one outside of the range of the other Shinobis. So they're not gonna give buffs to each other at least. A 4 stack on him. I would rather have Shinobi buffs on these than that thing's buffs. Let's do this. 5 stacks. Okay. 5 stacks, 1 rejuve potion. We have all the things still on him. Don't know why I keep checking. Maybe 1 creepy idol. This is gonna be our best attempt right here. Now, let's see if we can bring it home. Whew, that made a huge difference actually. That's crazy. DDTs this round, not an issue. And the big bad BAD. As I said, shop refresh, so we have everything back up. Bam, bam, bam. Shinobis are not going to deal enough damage. Maybe I'll get one of them into a Sabo, actually. How do they deal increased damage? No. I will get the Boom Sabotage. Looking about maybe a couple? Let's look at his DPS when he comes back around. With all the buffs active, let's look at his DPS. I don't think we're going to actually be able to see it very good because it'll be gone by then, yep. And we'll Sabo. Hey! Look at that. I think I was too hesitant to use Shinobis. They did not actually get a lot, about 2k per, so I definitely think that placing them out at the start of the game would not have been good. And do not listen to this in-game timer, that is in-game. I know it already clicked up to 60 once. This is actually pretty close to how long I've been recording this. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, please subscribe, leave a comment down below, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.